Hello everyone, it has been 1 hot minute since I've seen you all last. I can't believe I just said that. It has been a long time since I've seen you all last, but I'm here, I'm back, and I thought I would jump back in front of the camera and film a video. I have filmed this intro like probably 5 times now and I don't really know how to start it, so I'm just gonna jump straight in. I have been, I don't think you'd say suffering, I've been experiencing perioral dermatitis for probably the past like 4 or 5 months of my life. I'd probably be pushing more on the 5 months than the 4. I've been experiencing like a rash kind of thing on my chin. Like I thought it was kind of hormonal breakouts. Like it had a lot of not like cystic acne, but just like, you know, those tiny little acne bumps or pimple bumps, and they were just like erupting around here. If you watch like any of my previous vlogs or videos, you would be able to notice that there was like a red area on my chin, mostly in Early Beach. You'll be able to notice that a lot because I don't think I was wearing any makeup at all whatsoever. I'm not actually wearing any makeup now either, just because I am treating it. The only makeup I do have on is mascara and my eyebrows. I did draw that on, but everything else is bare just because I am not meant to be wearing anything at the moment. I'll insert a picture of how bad it actually got for me, and it looked like this, and my skin was so tight. It was so sore, like it actually burnt, and that's when I was kind of like, I don't think this is acne. Like I've had acne before on my neck, like underneath my chin area, and it hurt, but it didn't burn. Whereas this one, if I smiled or spoke, I could feel like a very tight skin feeling that was going on, and it burnt so much. I'm a part of this beauty social makeup group on Facebook, so I took a photo of myself and I put it onto the group, which was like, I don't know, like I was a bit like weary of doing that because people on the internet can be cruel, but everyone was so helpful. Like there was no negative comments or anything, and everyone's advice was basically, I think it might be hormonal acne or it could be perioral dermatitis, but the main gist of the advice was go seek like professional help. Like go see a doctor. Don't go see professional help. That sounds like I need to go see a counselor. Go see a doctor. And so I booked in for my doctor for the following Monday. I went into my doctor's surgery and straight away she just looked at my face and was like, yeah, it's perioral dermatitis. And then she gave me 2 scripts and that was pretty much it. And then she told me to come in for a follow-up 2 weeks later. And yeah, that was it. She did give me like patient information, I guess you'd call it, but she didn't print out anything, and she just Googled perioral dermatitis patient info and she's like, that's all you need to do. So search this on the web. Perioral, I think, means like around the mouth. I'm pretty sure, like peri, face, oral, mouth. Dermatitis is just like an agitated skin infection, I think they call it. And basically it could be from like overuse of steroid cream, which is something that I hadn't been doing. Before my dermatitis appeared, I hadn't been applying steroid cream at all. Or it could be just like a change in makeup, like your face may not be reacting that great to the makeup, or just overuse of face products in general. And recently I had been kind of like going for gold on my moisturizers just because my face was so dry, which could have been the dermatitis starting up. But then I was like, you know, shoving a lot of products on my face, and that could have been what started the dermatitis. And then when it did actually occur on my face, like when it got to the point of this picture, like this bad, I did actually use my boyfriend's steroid cream. He's like, look, just try and put this on, like it looks pretty bad. Put this on, this may help it. And it did help her. And then I went to my doctor, told her what I'd used, and she was just like, no, stop using that, like do not use that at all. And then she did give me a warning that because I had used the steroid cream, my skin was then going to come back worse than what it was, just because that's a reaction to using steroids on dermatitis. Like it treats it in the meantime, like in the short period, but then once you stop using it and you feel like you've actually cured it, it comes back worse than before. It's like it feeds it or something. I don't really understand how that works, but yeah, she told me to stop using that, and she was right. Like a couple of days after I'd started using my antibiotics, my face was worse than what it was here. I didn't actually take a photo of it at that point, just because I didn't think to, I guess. And yeah, but basically she gave me a script for 2 things. She gave me one for like an oral antibiotics, which is doxycycline, just like basic antibiotics. And then she gave me like an antibiotics that I dab onto my face. So it's topical, it says it right here, topical antibiotics. And it's a Clindatec. When you read the actual description of this, it says it is an acne treatment, but it also like, ooh, when you read the patient info, it says that your doctor may prescribe it for other reasons, and I'm guessing like dermatitis is another reason. And I don't know if it was like to treat the little bumps, like maybe that was acne coming out. But yeah, so I have been using these for about 2 weeks actually. It's been just over 2 weeks and my skin is so much more clear. Like, I'll insert a picture as well from post 3 days of using the antibiotics. As you can see, I do have a cold sore that did come out. My doctor did warn me that because of all the antibiotics that's happening in my body at the moment and everything that's happening, it may like come out, and it did. So my body was freaking out a bit. But now, like, this is post 2 weeks, not wearing makeup at all on my actual face, and this is what my skin looks like. So it is so much better, and the burning literally stopped probably 2 days after taking the antibiotics, so it was amazing. The only like annoying thing, I guess, is the fact that I have to take these antibiotics for 25 days, which is like just over 3 weeks, and then topical one, I do have to use it until like the actual bottle is empty, and it says to like throw it out after 3 months, and my doctor said to use it morning and night, and I'm pretty sure I've got like this much left, so it's gonna be a while for that one, but that's okay. Like, as long as it's treating my face, that's like the main thing. And then another thing that I was taking as well is some probiotics. I went to the chemist when I was picking up my scripts, and she's just like, look, your body is going to be taking a lot of antibiotics for a long period. We do recommend probiotics as well. So I grabbed them, and all up, all of this medicine cost, I think it was like $85 for all 3 things, which for a full-time student, it's like, it's pretty pricey. To put that into perspective, my pill that I take, like my birth control pill, is about, I think, $7 for 3 months worth. So it's like a bit pricey, but like the fact that it's healing everything, it's totally worth it. Also, I probably should be putting like a little sub note or a side note that I am not telling you if your skin looks like my photo, you have perioral dermatitis, and to treat it like I am, because I don't know if in some countries you can access these medicines without getting a script. I'm not telling you that whatsoever, but if you do have like similar look and symptoms to what I had, I do recommend 100% going to your own doctor. My literal intention of this video was just to share with you all how bad my skin was, and it made me so self-conscious. Like, the fact that my skin was that red and raw, even when I put makeup over it, it did not cover it whatsoever, and I was getting to the point where I was kind of really self-conscious about it. Like, I know it was just a rash, but it was like on my face, around my mouth, like people would focus on that, and it got to the point where I was really self-conscious even around my boyfriend. Like, I didn't want him to see it, because I was like, oh, he's gonna be like shuddering if I go to kiss him. Like, I'm gonna feel like he doesn't want to kiss me just because I have a rash there. So that is like the main reason why I seeked help, I guess you would say. But yeah, and that is also why I haven't been filming videos for the past like week and a half. I think I've only had like a week off where I've actually haven't uploaded, because I did have a few pre-recorded videos. So that's also why I'm filming this. I'm explaining where I've been. I haven't been on camera just because, I don't know, I just didn't want to be on when my face was like that bad and that red, and the fact that I couldn't put makeup on, like my doctor's like, don't put makeup on until you finish doing your treatment. I was also like, I don't really want to be filming videos, but here I am without makeup on doing it. I think I'm just doing it now just because I'm so less self-conscious with what my skin looks like. Like, I can go outside now without wearing makeup. Like, I do see that I've got like a few marks here that are still needing to heal up, but it's just like, whatever, like it will heal. So yeah, that is all of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it and seeing what my skin looked like to what it is now. I will see you all next time, and goodbye. I was waving before I was saying goodbye, but see you later. Bye.